Okay, we're starting off with our soup. We got a rabbit, and I'm going to cut it up, debone it, and get ready to go into the stew pot. Okay, I've kind of deboned some of the meat. It's in the dough bowl, and the rest of it, the deboned stuff and the joints and such, are in here. I'm going to put some water over this, salt and pepper, and I'm going to boil this. Make kind of a roux or a stock. Get the bones out of it. Then we'll add the meat, and then we'll add the rest of our vegetation here shortly. Okay, we got the meat in the pot with the bones and the water. And we're just gonna let that boil for about, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes. Then we'll take the bones out and we'll continue on with that. Okay, we're deboning right now. Got the other meat back in the pot with the vegetation, and I'm just taking this cooked meat right off the bone. Make sure don't have any shards or anything, or small little ribs like that. That could be rather unpleasant sometimes going down. Anyways, soups are real easy. All you need for soup, theoretically, is some form of dead critter, a pot, water, salt and pepper, and other stuff to throw into it. So those of you who are intimidated by soups, don't be. Intimidated by cooking, don't be. It's a matter of seeing what you got and working with what you have. And you'd really be surprised at the results you can wind up with. And for a lot of my soups, I don't have a set recipe. I just use the basis, the foundation, like I said, pot, water, some kind of critter you're going to get meat off of. A lot of times for folks it's chicken or, beef, The ox heart that you seen in an earlier video was made a really good, would make a real good soup as well, cut up and all that. In fact, I have seen some recipes for that, old English recipes and stuff like that. But this is just basic rabbit, basic rabbit soup, and that's about it. Okay, we got all the vegetation out. I'm going to cut it up. I've got a handful of carrots, a couple of mushrooms, got a Vidalia onion, nice big red bell pepper, and a leek. And also, if you look right there, we got this lovely stuff called Everglades seasoning. And one other little item I'm going to throw into this after the vegetation is cooked for a while. When I'm getting close to the point of getting ready for it, we'll throw in some Spanish form of angel hair pasta. Now this is kind of high in carbs, but it'll thicken up the soup, make it, well, just that, put a little meat on your bones. This is not, by the way, this is healthy food. It is real food. It is not processed food. The only thing processed close to that would be that right there. And along with the rabbit, this is the kind of stuff, this is the natural food that we should be eating. Okay? Alright. Okay, we're still cooking along. Fire's still doing good. And we're bubbling along. And we had the Florida Fish and Game drop by to see what the heck exactly it is we're doing. And what is with, go ahead and ask your question.
The deer antler. I see now that it's being used to hold the pot.
Yep. Yep, necessity being the mother of invention. And that's one mother of an invention. And that is just bubbling away. I got the pasta put in. We're on a kind of a final stage of this. And should be ready here shortly. And we will have ourselves a nice batch of rabbit soup cooked up in a copper pot, 10-line copper pot that I've used for a good number of years here now. And making food. It's a beautiful thing. Well, we got our rabbit soup here, and oh, it's thick, it's hearty. Ain't nothing canned in this at all. I used, I did not wind up using the Vidalia onion. Came to the conclusion that, don't want to spill it. Came to the conclusion that with the big old leek that I had in it, that would be enough of the onion family representation that I would require. So let's give this a taste, shall we? See how well the old dipping gourd can do. Well, that still needs to be stirred up a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, that pasta definitely did a job. Ow, ow, ow. Did a job of making that, thickening that right up. That Spanish angel hair, crunched up Spanish angel hair pasta. It's called fettuccine, and it's made from 100% pure Durum semolina. So let's give this a taste. It's going to be hot, so it's going to be a little while before I can actually sit down and let it cool off and eat it. Okay, we got this dished out. Going good. Used my gourd there for a dipper. It's a dipper gourd, so it comes in handy. Had a little bit. This is excellent. This is really good. The pasta will continue, like rice, it will continue to suck up the juice. So if you decide you want to throw that in some jars, do what they call canning, that'd be great. It'll continue to suck up that juice. When you empty it out into a pot or something to have later, if it seems a little too thick, like you ain't got a liquid to it, that's fine. Put a little bit of water in it, and as you warm it up, it'll be excellent. This rabbit soup has turned out to be really good, really tasty, and I'm impressed. It's not a set recipe. When it comes to my soups, it's what I have on hand, what I get hold of. The red peppers really gave it a nice bit of a bit of flavor to it, along with everything. The leek, I wound up not putting the Vidalia onion in it because I figured that leek was big enough and it worked well. I think if I put the big onion in, it would have overpowered it. The Everglades seasoning, this stuff did real good, and that's one reason why I always carry it in my kit with me if I'm traveling on the road or out in the woods. Very good and tasty. This turned out really good, and I'd like to take time to dedicate this video for this dish to my family, to Rhiannon and Tim and Noreen, Leslie, my brothers and sisters, my daughter Rhiannon, the rest of my family, Kelly, Little Bit, Ed, I cherish everyone in my family as well. You should cherish all who are in yours, and cook them a good meal every once in a while. Let them know that you appreciate them, that you love them. Anyways, this is Keith Stanbaugh of the School of Woodlore and Common Sense. I'm glad that you came to have rabbit soup with me out here in Shea Redneck one more time. So, but it'll be a little while before I make another video. I'm fixing one back to work, so. But I will continue to put them out as often as I can, and I hope that everyone enjoys them. So, y'all have a good weekend and eat some rabbit soup. Something to keep in mind. This is something Elmer Fudd never could get around to getting done. So, Ozzy Fudd maybe. That's good stuff.